Your engine is struggling to breathe and it feels like you are losing a heavy battle with your own gas pedal as you try to merge onto the busy interstate during rush hour. This common and frustrating headache is known as a P0107 trouble code, which basically means your manifold absolute pressure sensor is sending an electrical signal that is way too low for your engine computer to understand. In your vehicle, the powertrain control module provides a steady 5-volt reference signal to this sensor, and as you drive, the sensor is supposed to send back a varying signal between approximately 1 volt and 4.5 volts depending on how much load you are putting on the engine. When that signal drops below 0.25 volts, the computer panics because it cannot figure out exactly how much fuel to give the cylinders to keep everything running smoothly. You will notice your car is incredibly hard to start and you might spend several long minutes cranking the engine over before it finally catches and stays running. Once it does start, you might see thick black smoke pouring out of the tailpipe like an old freight train, and your fuel economy will absolutely tank, making those trips to the gas station much more frequent and expensive for your wallet. Your car might even die unexpectedly while you are stopped at a red light, or sputter and miss while you are cruising down a quiet suburban street. The most common reasons for this failure are a flat-out broken sensor or a physical break in the wiring harness, such as an open or short circuit in the 5-volt line. To fix this, you should grab your digital volt-ohm meter and check for that 5-volt reference at the sensor plug with the key in the on position. If the power is present at the plug but the signal is still dead, try jumping the 5-volt reference wire directly to the signal wire and check your scan tool to see if the voltage jumps up to 5 volts. If it does, you know the wiring is perfectly fine and you just need to install a brand new manifold absolute pressure sensor. You should also perform a wiggle test by shaking the wiring harness and the connector while the engine is idling to see if the connection is loose or corroded. If you find that the power is missing all the way back at the powertrain control module connector, or if you are driving a Chrysler product where a shorted crankshaft sensor is stealing the power from the whole system, you should definitely head to a professional mechanic immediately to avoid frying your very expensive engine control module. Fixing this early will save you from being stranded on the shoulder of the highway and will get your fuel mileage back to where it belongs. Would you like me to help you find the specific manifold absolute pressure sensor location for your vehicle make and model?